Shalom, my sweetest friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This morning, I went on my first run for my new marathon training. I'm going to, with God's help, try and run the 2026 Jerusalem Marathon. And it made me think back to my first 2023 marathon. So I decided, my brothers and sisters have all run marathons. I'm the only one who hasn't. I need to do this. So I decided I was going to do this marathon, and I started training. Did a couple long runs here, 1 hour here, 2 hours there, thinking, it's only going to take me 3-4 hours, no big deal. We'll do it. And about a month before the marathon, another friend of mine comes and says, David, you know that the Jerusalem Marathon is like one of the most difficult marathons in the world. It's extremely hilly and very difficult. And I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm an athlete all my life. I'll be fine. So I'm, deciding to go. And I even make another big mistake because I didn't know anything about hydration. I didn't know anything about, nutrition. I really didn't know anything about running. Didn't know shoes or anything. So I also decided, to rest up for the week before the run. So I'm just not going to run for the week of the run. So I'd done some training and then I didn't run at all. So I get there on marathon day. I start running, and even from like kilometer 1, kilometer 2, I'm already kind of like, man, my body's feeling really tired. Like, I don't feel like I've really trained at all. Just making all kinds of mistakes on this marathon. Ultimately, when everything got done, I remember sitting down in my car thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna do this again. This was horrible. What a horrible experience. And I mean, even as I was going through the marathon, I remember getting towards the end and thinking to myself, man, am I even gonna finish? Because you only get 6 hours to finish the marathon. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish on time. So ultimately, I did finish 5 hours, 38 minutes, which, that's a long time to be out on your feet and running. I was exhausted. Everything was salty. My shirt was completely white. It was just a wreck. Ultimately, big mistake, big, as some people might say, big failure. Ultimately you achieved the goal, you finished. But, me and my saying of, there's no such thing as failure, there's only results. I was sharing this with a friend the other day, and they said, hey, David, I heard a different acronym. Failure really stands for first attempt in learning. First attempt in learning, fail. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. And so I just really love that. And so if you can think about it, failure either doesn't exist because, there's always another chance. And if you think about it, that acronym, fail, first attempt in learning, it's your first time. Just go out there, try it. It might not work, but that's okay because you're in the process of learning. And so as I was thinking about, this upcoming marathon and past marathons, that story kind of came to my mind of just being wrecked from not learning enough and then slowly coming to a place now where, running a marathon is a lot easier simply because I've learned, over the last 3 years, and hopefully this year will come out even more successful. Hoping you all have a beautiful day in all of your first attempts in learning, and have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of others.